yesterday we flew from Heathrow, London Heathrow. We are now in Bangkok. So we woke up this morning, we were literally so sleep deprived. So we landed yesterday in Bangkok and now we are here in our hotel. It's Friday and it's about probably 2 p.m. and we woke up at 1 p.m. So we're just gonna go and explore. We did a little bit of exploring last night before we came back to bed, but we got to our hotel really late, so that's the agenda today. We're gonna go and I don't even know where this vlog is right now, and I apologize for the state of me right now, but I just wanted to check in and kind of say where we are right now in our journey. So explore, see a little bit of Bangkok and try some good food, and we are now ready. We're just gonna quickly walk over to Starbucks or a coffee shop because we've still got quite a few like admin stuff. Even though this is like a holiday, it's meant to be a holiday, obviously we are permanently moving over to Australia, so there's still like some life admin that we need to get done, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to find a Starbucks, get our laptops out, do a little bit of life admin, and then we will explore. I don't even know what time it is right now. Like, it literally feels like it's morning, but it's probably about 4 p.m. 20 past 2 in the afternoon, but I'm running on UK time right now because it's jet lag to a T. So we're gonna go out now and I'll show you what we get up to. So I've got to say that Thailand iced coffees are literally so good. They are so sweet, so if you don't like sweet coffee you probably wouldn't like it, but I was absolutely in love with their iced coffees. We got one nearly every single day. Just ordered a coffee on the way to have to Starbucks just because this is so cheap. How much is that one? 30 baht, which is 70p for a coffee, which is wild. Say the UK is like £5. It's mental. Green tea lady. As I mentioned here, we went to grab some coffee before actually going over to Starbucks, but this was kind of like our first official day here in Bangkok, so a lot of it was all down to just wanting to explore and also just getting a few things ticked off of our to-do list. So if you are new around my channel, myself and my partner actually have moved over to Australia permanently, so we had a lot of things to kind of do, kind of life admin, and also see into my online clients as well. We are in Starbucks and the difference, this cost £5 and the latte that we got on the side street earlier was literally like 70p. Crazy. Not as good. All of our admin stuff now, and it's probably about 6 p.m, but it feels like it's about 11 a.m. UK time. We've literally not even eaten anything yet. We've had loads of coffee. Busy. Yeah, so we're gonna go and drop the bags off now and then just go and get some food because yeah, we've literally not even eaten anything. Weirdly though, we've not felt hungry because we've basically slept half of the day. So as I mentioned here, we'd not really eaten a whole lot on this day because we was literally so jet lagged, so time zone was playing into it. We woke up super late, so we was kind of still running on UK time when actually it was like halfway throughout the day. So here we were heading out to go and find some food, and we went on a tuk-tuk, which is so much fun. If you've never been to Thailand, and if you are heading out to Thailand, I highly recommend you just jump on a tuk-tuk just for the pure fun of it, because it's just the best way to get around, and it's pretty quick as well because you beat all of the traffic. So we're in a tuk-tuk right now. You probably can't even hear me. gonna have our first meal. We're gonna have our first meal. I've literally not even eaten all day. It's so weird because I feel a little bit delirious because we don't know what day it is, what time it is. I think we're still on UK time, but never mind. So we're gonna go and get some food from Chinatown. Chinatown now. We're gonna try and find some food because we are literally so hungry. But yeah, it's very, very busy here. Looks good for food.
Many Western.
Huh?
Many Western.
No, not many at all. So the food here in Thailand, this actually wasn't my first time in Bangkok. I've been to Thailand before, so I know how amazing the food is. But the other great thing is it is so incredibly cheap. There are just so many different options of different foods. And yeah, we really like to try different foods out when we are traveling. So I cannot actually remember the name of this, but I think it was like fried noodles, what I had here on this day. Definitely not one of my favorites, but it was nice anyway. But one of my favorites is definitely by far pad thai. I absolutely love pad thai, and you can get a pad thai here for literally next to nothing. It is so cheap and so amazingly like good portion sizes as well. We've come to restaurant number 2 because Reese is still not full, and that meal cost us, how much was it? £3 for both of us. For both of us it cost us £3, so we've come somewhere else. Saturday, and it is 8:45 a.m. and I'm currently just going down in the lift of our apartment. I'm absolutely starving. I'm so hungry. You would have seen, I think last night we went out for food. Just checking that I've got all of the keys and everything. So yeah, we went out for some food last night and it was really good, and then we came back and basically got my nails done. It took nearly 2 hours, which was painful, but yeah, I got my nails done, and then we came back to the room. We couldn't sleep. We probably didn't fall asleep until about 3 a.m. And I've basically barely had any sleep. I actually don't feel that tired, surprisingly, but I'm sure by the end of today I'm going to be absolutely exhausted. But I'm very much jet lagged, so I'm still kind of running on English time right now, and I'm just trying to keep myself awake, and because I'm so hungry, Reese is still in bed, so I'm gonna just go to a shop and get some coffee, get some food. So I thought I would take you along with me. I think we have one more night in this hotel in Bangkok, so yeah, I'm gonna go to a 7-Eleven, get a coffee, and probably come down here for a little bit and chill and do some work on my laptop and things. So yeah, that is the plan. So it looks like it's going to be a hot day. It was actually raining yesterday when we was sat in Starbucks, so it looks quite warm, and it's about, yeah, so it's 10 to 9 a.m. right now, and it's probably about 30 degrees, so it's very warm. I'm staying in a really good location actually, because there's loads and loads of shops around, so I'm gonna head straight to a coffee shop and get a coffee. So this coffee in particular cost me 67 baht, I think, something like that, like 60 baht or something like that, which I'm pretty sure is like £1, if that. So let's say 67. £1.50. That's incredible. To say at home it's like £5 for a Starbucks, and this is honestly probably better than a Starbucks, and I absolutely love Starbucks, but this, it's so sweet, it's a big size, it's like just honestly it's perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna have this, just kind of chill and kind of watch the world go by. Like it's not one of the prettiest places where we are right now, like obviously it's in a city where we're staying, but it's quite nice to just be somewhere completely different, and yeah, just be in a completely different kind of culture. So yeah, I'm gonna have this, enjoy my coffee, and then I'm gonna, it looked like a monk. I'm pretty sure a monk has just been smiling at me. I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna find somewhere for breakfast after. So honestly, I'm just gonna explore a little bit, try and find somewhere to eat, somewhere for some food. I'm probably just gonna go to like a 7-Eleven, to be honest, because it's very cheap for food. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of explore. I don't know how I feel about solo traveling, because like obviously here right now I'm on my own, and I've not really been anywhere like this on my own. So far it's okay, but I don't know if I would be brave enough to do it like properly, because it's a very different experience when you're on your own as a female traveller. I'm just gonna keep walking for now and just try and find somewhere like 7-Eleven, and also a bin. There's not many bins around here, but yeah, that coffee was so good. It literally feels like I'm kind of in like New York or somewhere right now, even though I've never been to New York. This So if you ever go to Thailand, you've got to go to a 7-Eleven. But honestly, the things that you can buy in 7-Eleven are literally incredible. They literally sell absolutely everything. And while I was here in Thailand, I absolutely became obsessed with trying all of their quirky little Asian cakes. They had so many different like flavors that I'd never even heard of before. And again, everything in 7-Eleven is just ridiculously cheap. Even buy toasties and have them warmed up in store. That is absolutely wild. So I've literally bought so much food. I bought some food for Reese. I bought a whole packet of rice, salmon salad, a cheese toastie, some cakes. Oh shit, I didn't buy the water. I'm gonna go cakes. What else did I buy? Fruit. And all of that came up to £5 something. And I didn't really hold back on what I was buying either, but I feel like that was quite a good purchase. So I'm gonna go back and get some water, and I'm also gonna get another coffee because I fancy it and it's so cheap, so like I deserve it. It's starting to get warm now as well, like the sun feels like it's kind of breaking through a little bit. Everyone is so like friendly here as well. So far it's feeling good. I don't feel like intimidated walking in Thailand on my own. Obviously I know I'm not on my own, but as a female it can be a little bit intimidating sometimes. Just come back to the hotel. Reese is still asleep, so I thought I'm just gonna sit in like the communal area and drink my other coffee. So this was 40 baht. 40 baht is 90p. 90p. That's insane. Like so good, and it's so sweet. Like that's a large as well, so it's really good. And I don't know, I always need to have my coffee before I eat anything, so I am going to have my breakfast in a little while, but I want to first just enjoy my coffee and kind of sit and relax a little bit. Obviously I didn't want to wake Reese up because he's still asleep and he's like not slept at all, so yeah, I didn't want to disturb him, so I'm just going to sit and chill downstairs for a little bit, and then I'll go upstairs and give him his food. Literally been sat here for so long, it's now like 10:30. Honestly, I don't know what to eat, so I've got, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but it's a cheese toasty. I'm gonna try it anyway. It's actually quite nice. The bread is actually really sweet, and it's got cheese in it, but the good thing about 7-Eleven here in Thailand, they toast and they heat the food up for you, like free of charge, so it's so good. This I think is literally about 50p, if that. So yeah, this is actually quite good, better than what I expected. The bread is sweet, it's tasty, and it's actually quite filling. Like, I've had this and I don't feel super hungry after, so some of the snacks that I bought I might actually have later. But yeah, sometimes I can be a little bit funny with cheese. Like certain cheeses I just cannot get on board with, but this was actually quite nice. It's kind of like a sweet dessert, sweet and savoury kind of vibe. Very good. So I got this, and I had one of these the other night, and honest to God, these are incredible. Like, these are so good. If you're from the UK and you know what Bird's is, Bird's Bakery, this puts this to shame. Like a cream cake from Bird's in the UK, this is out of this world. Like, I think it's kind of like a mochi cake with cream inside, and it is so good. So I'll film that later, and that is literally like 20 baht, which is, I think, like, I don't know, maybe 50p, something like that. This I bought like a Greek protein yogurt. It looks like a protein yogurt with like some chocolate things on top. And then this looked really intriguing. So this is a butter bun. No idea what this is. But the thing with Thailand, and I'm sure a lot of parts of Asia, is they have so many quirky like cakes and bakery things that I want to literally try so many, and this looked really intriguing, so I wanted to try that. I bought this because I thought it was super cheap. I think it was about £1, and it's grilled salmon salad, and I'll either have that for lunch or I'll give it Reese and he'll have that for breakfast, because he likes savoury things for breakfast, whereas I like sweet things. I bought some bananas. This was honestly about probably less than 10p. Like, it's, yeah, I've had that, so I'm gonna head back up to the room, see if Reese is awake, and yeah, finish getting ready, and I'll take you along the day. So this is gonna be a very boring day, but it's 12:30 and Reese is still asleep. Apparently he's not slept, so I'm still down in the lobby. I'm now eating what I had bought him for breakfast, so I'm gonna have this for lunch, which is the salmon and rice bowl, and I'm starting to get tired, but I'm hoping that Reese wakes up a little bit, because I basically need to do something because I don't get. So as I said earlier, I ended up eating the salmon salad and rice. I was actually really craving like healthier home cooked meals at this point, even though it had only been like 24 hours since we landed in Bangkok, but because we've been eating very much kind of convenience food and food out, we're not used to eating out all that much, so I was kind of just craving like veggies and home cooked meal kind of thing, you know. So I'm gonna try this, whatever it is, butter bun. So I've had Reese's salmon and rice. Now I'm on to the next thing. I've had the This is bizarre. Like a cream cake, but it's got butter. Like a buttery taste. Buttery whipped cream. Very good. Honestly, it feels like I've been awake it feels like I've been through a whole day already, and it is 1:30 in the afternoon, and I've been awake since 7, and I literally had 2.5 hours sleep, so the tiredness is kicking in. Reese also hasn't slept very well, but we're gonna try and plough through it to try and just get ourselves into the time zone here in Thailand. We're gonna head out now and try and maybe see the temples. Honestly, we're both so tired that we kind of just like, honestly, it kind of just zaps your energy. But we're gonna try and make the most of it anyway, because we're in Bangkok for this day and tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think we leave tomorrow, we go to Chiang Mai tomorrow, so we're gonna try and make the most of it today, but nevertheless, I will take you along with us. We've been walking for nearly an hour, but we wanted to walk, so it's not that bad, and it's literally a straight road, but it is so hot now. It's like 30 something degrees, so we keep going into like shops and 7-Eleven just to get some aircon. It's literally so hot here. So we went walking to one of the palaces, and honestly it was so hot on this day, and we hadn't had any electrolytes beforehand, so we were both like flagging in terms of energy. Me especially, I was just really struggling to walk because I was sweating so much and hadn't eaten like probably enough on this day, and we walked for like, I think it was close to like a 2-hour walk into town, so it was really far. Then we headed to a little cafe. I had a mango smoothie, which was very nice. Exhausted. I'm exhausted. I feel so tired. Have some. So we're getting the boat cruise. My energy levels are shocking because I'm just that tired right now. Like, it's hit me big time. So we're gonna catch the boat cruise, which is super cheap, 90p. And I don't know where we're going, but I'm excited to see where we go. So unfortunately we didn't actually make it into the palaces on this day, and this is when the rain just started. So the rain started to come just as we was catching a ferry over to Chinatown. I'm shattered. Yeah, I'm annoying Reese because I'm so tired. I'm actually hysterical right now. So by the time we actually got to the palaces on this day, they were actually closing. I think they closed at like 4:30. So we then decided to catch a ferry over to Chinatown, which we thought we went to the other day, but it actually wasn't where we went to. So we were heading over to Chinatown here. As you can see, it was raining, and it was raining pretty heavy here. So we're gonna catch the boat taxi to, where are we going? Chinatown. It's stopped raining a little bit, but it's still very much pouring it down right now. I'm hoping I don't get travel sick on this. Hoping if I don't get travel sick on this. So Thailand in particular has certain times of the year when it is rainy season, and we travelled here during rainy season. However, I was really worried that it meant that it was going to rain 24/7 and constantly. However, what we found was it was super hot all the way through the day, and then we would get just like a burst of rain either in the afternoon or just part of the day, which would last probably like, honestly, like 20 minutes altogether. So it wasn't a huge length of time, but it did obviously mean that you needed to be prepared. So if you was heading out for most of the day, you would need to either find some cover until the rain stopped or get some kind of poncho, which is what we resorted to later on. But on this day, we headed into Chinatown, which was honestly super quirky. Like, I really enjoyed it here. We're sort of a lot of like street foods and places like that, which, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't want to eat there because you may be more likely to kind of catch food poisoning or anything like that in certain places like food stores. It's still raining. It's been raining for probably about 2 hours now. And stuff like that. So we did have to look around for like some restaurants and more sort of like sit down places, but again, the vibe was really good. The people were really friendly. We really enjoyed it, and honestly, this was actually one of the best meals that we had here in Bangkok. Reese here had like a crock pot, and I had a pad thai, which was very much needed on this day because I was so hungry by this time. Literally, we were absolutely starving hungry because we've been walking most of the day. I think on this day we probably smashed like 20,000 steps. So by the time that we were eating, we were very hungry. But yeah, I really enjoyed traveling around Chinatown and just kind of getting a different vibe. Bangkok is a really very busy city, and honestly, I would definitely recommend going if you've never gone before. But it is super busy, and I would probably recommend you only really need like 2 days max. I wouldn't say any more than that. But there is so much to see and do around Bangkok. Obviously, there are the palaces, which I've actually been to before, so they weren't anything new for me, but Reese wasn't overly fussed on seeing the palaces on this day. So yeah, it was just nice to kind of explore and definitely try some new foods as well. This was such an active day because we actually walked back from Chinatown after having our dinner, but it was so pretty actually, because as you can see here, the sky was kind of like stormy. There was rain clouds, but also the sun was setting. There was a rainbow. It was just a really nice vibe. I feel like you can't even see on the camera screen, but it's not doing it justice. But the clouds in the sky right now literally look like there's going to be a huge thunderstorm. But it's so pretty. Like, look at those black clouds. It kind of feels, oh, that looks pretty. Everything just looks so pretty. With like the sun setting, the water, the reflection. Yeah, I don't know why it looks so pretty. It just really does. Like, the sky, it's just got a really tropical feel to it. Obviously it rained earlier this afternoon and then the sun came back out, so then there was a rainbow, and now it's like the sun's setting, but it's got a really pretty feel to the sky. So we've had dinner, you would have seen, and that food was absolutely incredible. Like, one of the best meals we've had. So now we're gonna walk back, or as far as we can walk. So it's meant to be another hour back to our hotel, but we kind of feel okay to walk so far, so fingers crossed.